In this video, we will see how to register and have licenses issued for the players managed in your open source server. We will also focus on some issues repeatedly faced by our customers while doing this and how to avoid them in the first place. We have already seen how to set up PySignage open source server in the previous video demo. Once the server is up and running, we can proceed to registering players. First, you should have an account at PySignage to get your licenses. Even though you will be using the players in your own server, we will have to register the player here for a license to be issued for that player. Creating account is free, and when you create an account at PySignage, you get 2 free licenses. While the 2 free licenses are managed licenses, that is player license plus lifetime hosting subscription with which you can manage these players from your account at PySignage. You can also use these 2 licenses for your players managed in open source server. If you go to the subscription licenses tab in your account, you can see the number of licenses available and number of licenses issued. As you can see on the screen, after you open a PySignage account, you can see number of available licenses as 2. Number of issued licenses is 0 as we are yet to register any player in this account. If you need to manage more players, you have to buy additional licenses. Now let us get back to getting a license issued for the player. We assume that you have a PySignage player ready with the latest version of PySignage image. First, we have to register this player in our account at pysignage.com to get a license issued. Go to player section in PySignage. If you have players managed in your PySignage account, you can see them listed here. Click on register player. Now a pop-up opens. If you have already used all your available licenses, then a warning message will be visible. Here we can continue as we have 2 unused licenses. Now the important step is to choose the license type. Select managed if you want to manage your license from your PySignage account. If you want to manage your players in an open source server, then you have to select player license only option. Change in license type leads to errors. Since we want to register this player in our open source server, make sure to choose player only license here. Next, enter the 16-digit player ID. If you connect your player to a screen, this ID will be displayed on the screen in case of a new player. Let us ignore assign group section now as it is relevant only for players managed in the account. Even time zone, name of the player and player location entries can be skipped. Anyway, they can be entered or edited later. We will put some generic input here. Click on register. Now from the available licenses in your account, a license is issued for this player. If you go to subscription licenses tab in your account, you can see licenses issued which was previously 0 is changed to 1. Here click on the licenses issued link. A pop-up page opens where all the players with license issued are listed. The next step is to upload this issued player license to our server. Download the license of the player you now registered. Once the download is complete, we will go to server interface. You can go via Docker or just type localhost port 3000. There, go to the settings section. Firstly, ensure that username entered here is same as that of your PySignage account from where you are downloading licenses. And it should be the account name and not mail ID. Difference here will make the license invalid. Your account name can be confirmed in the subscription licenses section of your PySignage account. Now at the top, you can see available licenses in the server section. If you already have licenses, it will be listed there. Now click on upload and select the license file which you downloaded previously from your account. Now you can see that the license is listed in your server. Now an important point. Make sure that you upload the license file with the name intact. Sometimes what happens is a license file is downloaded multiple times. Maybe the user forgot he already downloaded the file. When we download the file for a second time, a suffix is automatically added to the file name. Now if you upload this license file with the changed name to your server, license will not work. Make sure that the license file name is intact and not edited. Even an appended suffix is not allowed. The license will be automatically mapped to the player once the player is connected to your server. For the player to be connected to your server, we need to change the server address for the player. This can be done 2 ways. In previous video, we have already seen how we update Wi-Fi details in the player when setting up PyPlayer. We update the server address similar way. First, make sure you know your server IP address. This will be your system IP. You can see my system IP here. Now connect the player to the screen and power on. For the first way to edit the player server address, connect a USB keyboard to the player and press Ctrl N or F6. Raspberry Pi configuration page opens on screen. There, go to config server section. Change the server address from pysignage.com to your IP address followed by port number 3000. In the present case, it is 192.168.0.193:3000. Save and exit. Now if you refresh your server, the player will be visible there and the license you have uploaded in your server will be downloaded to the player. Second way is to access the player web interface from your browser via player IP address. For this, player should be connected to your network. Access player interface using this IP address in a browser. Go to the settings section and change the server details. The player will reboot and will be visible in your server. Again, license to this player will be uploaded automatically from the server. Now you can continue managing the player from your open source server.